I don't know what I'm supposed to be saying. Oh, hey, you all. Say it right. Hey, gorgeous ones. Sorry, thought I had something in my teeth.
Yes, I can light the whole universe. I am different. I am purpose. I am brilliant. Yes, I feel it.
Okay, y'all, I had a whole different intro when I thought in my head that it was going to be a really short video. This was supposed to be one of my midweek videos, but it's not going to be because I talked a lot. Talked a lot. Went through a whole lot of favorites. I might cut some out just to make it shorter because this damn thing is going to be long as hell. But anyway, so this is my March favorites. March came in like a lion. I don't even know if it came in like a lion. All I know here in Chicago, it's just a cold ass March mess. But anyway, if you would like to see what my March favorites are from skincare, hair care, makeup, beauty, food, Netflix, this, I'm being real. We're going to just, this is my favorites. See you in a minute. All right, so let's talk March favorites. Let's start with hair care because these are going to be quick. I got a couple of things. First thing I have is this. This is the Kinky Curly Seriously Smooth Swift Set. This is a dry, I got to stop playing in my hair. Okay, let me leave my hair alone. This is a dry set setting lotion. So you can dry set your hair with the setting lotion. And I actually have a video on it. So all this being said, I have a video on it. I really like it. It's very hydrating, does the job. I am not huge on doing my hair, but I think I'm going to do a few more times before it gets hot outside. So I really like this product because it kind of like gave me the ability to refresh and do a different look. Next up is this. This is the Camille Rose Lavender Shaken Hair Spritzer. So this is a hair refresher and detangling spray. I do like this. Now this is it's got a lot of oil in it. Like it's in my hair now. So what happens is it's a really good detangler. Let me say that. And I don't normally like really liquidy detanglers. But this is really nice. It has a very oil-based in it. So this is not for somebody who doesn't have dry hair. This is for somebody with dry hair, which I have. So what it is that this is their stimulating growth system. I've become obsessed with Camille Rose based on I'm really liking the hair products that I have from them before. So this one is a really, you know, I needed something to detangle in between washes so that I can just braid my hair down at night. And so I use this. Now the thing with it though, I will say this, it kind of makes my hair really thick feeling, you know, like it feels really hydrated, which is a good thing, but it also doesn't stretch out the way I'm used to, which is so interesting about it. But all in all, it does make my hair feel really good, nice and hydrated. It does detangle without me ripping out my hair, which is something that I'm known to do and I'm trying to do better with this year and actually grow my hair out a little more. All right, so that's that. Then let's talk skincare. Few skincare items. The first ones I'm going to talk about is I do glycolics. I love glycolics. Use them once or twice a week. Need to do it more. But I wanted to change it up. So these are the two things that I've been changing it up with. This is the Radiant Refreshing Facial Cleanser by Walgreens. Now, here's what I'm going to say. We've been sleeping on Walgreens. Walgreens is low-key trying to come for people when it comes to the beauty section. I have heard that they are working really hard to create a more robust beauty section across the board, even with their products. So this is one of theirs. This has glycolic acid and sage and chamomile extracts. So when I read the ingredients, it sounded, you know, it's a really decent product. And I've used it a few times and it does do the trick. You know, when I'm doing the glycolics, I want a glycolic cleanser that will help to, like, you know, strip the skin, you know, resurface, do the things that you want. All right, next up is the Derma Essentials Radiance Toner. Now it has glycolic acid and roll boys, which is a red tea. Now, the thing about this is when you see the ingredients, it's purified water, and the second ingredient is glycolic acid, which tells you that there is a serious concentration of it in it. And I can tell it is, because it is very, it does give me a very tingly feel when I use it. And it, you know, glycolic acid helps to remove the dead skin cells, and you know, the rose and the rose hips help to revive skin. So it's a really beautiful, and it gives you this little radiant glowy feel once you use it, which is what I want, because you know, you want to resurface your skin all the time. That's the thing that for a long time we really didn't do well as consumers or users of beauty products. We really didn't exfoliate well to rid ourselves of the dead skin cells, and this is what is a really good idea to use it. Now, going on with the Walgreens brand, I've been using this hydrating facial mist. It has cucumber, rose water, and hyaluronic acid. Once again, when you read the product list, it's a very nice product for the price. I think I'm gonna put the prices up because I'm like, I was pleasantly surprised with how much this actually cost me and how nice it is. You know, I've been on the facial mist all winter because my skin was a little, you know, I could see it was starting to dry out. So I use this every day and night when I spray it on after my moisturizer to kind of just like set the moisturizer in and to help to keep me with a nice amount of moisture in my skin. And this is so nice. I know there's so many different ones on the market, but the price and yeah, just love it. All right, next up is the Benefit It's Potent Eye Cream. I got this during the skincare, when they were doing the skincare in January with Ulta, when they do the 21 days of skincare, and I was really on eye products. And so I got this one, and the thing I'm trying to do when I pick up things like skincare when they're on sale is to think to myself, would I pay the full price for it? If it's something, and that's one, and I got to be honest with myself, I want to start thinking like that, because yeah, we can get something half price and try it, but what about if we love it and then the damn thing costs $100 and it's like, dang, am I going to be able to afford that? And so I want to make sure that the things that I try are things that I can afford later on, because it doesn't make sense if I can't. So this is actually not that expensive. I think it retails for $39, and I've used this for months now. I just stopped using it. I am using the Dermalogica one I bought during that time. So I gave this a good 2 months of work, and I'm gonna say that this is a really nice eye cream. It is very hydrating under the eyes. It actually has, you know, helped to minimize slightly, and I'm not gonna say it's done like a huge amount of work, but I can see that my lines are still where they're supposed to be. They haven't necessarily, you know, gotten rid of them, because, you know, let's be honest, they're not going to all go away, but it has helped to keep them minimized. And so this is a really nice eye cream for the price, because, you know, eye creams, they get us on these eye creams for real. For real, they get us on these eye creams. Now, true enough, the good thing about a good eye cream is that they will last for a long time, because you're only using small amounts. And, you know, so a half ounce will last you for a while. But still, when a half an ounce is $70, nah, I got to give up on that one. All right, so let's get into skincare. I mean, to the makeup. Now, I don't have stuff in every category, but I'm going to show you what I have. Okay, so I got to give a shout out to this foundation. This is the Hard Candy Glamouglage. I have it on right now. This is such, and I did my, okay, and if you, my live on Sunday, Beauty Chit Chat, Tea and Beauty Chit Chat, I was putting on my makeup, and I was using this, and I haven't used it really since I have done the reviews on it, which, by the way, by the time y'all see my reviews for my last foundations, y'all gonna be like, really, Louise? But anyway, I went and I saw you know, I hadn't been using this. I've been using other things, but I had forgot about this, put it to the side, hadn't been using it, and I forgot how gloriously beautiful this foundation is. I am not a full coverage girl, but I am telling you, this feels beautiful on the skin. You know, normally I'm not full coverage because usually they can air toward the side of thick on your skin because they're trying to cover up all your flaws. Now this baby right here, no, it feels like I have nothing on. It's holding up very well. It is, and I'm looking flawless. And at the end of the day, that's what we want to look. I will be doing my foundation, you know, routine, so I can show you how I do my foundation if you would like to see that. Because if you don't care, just say, bitch, no. We don't care about how you put on your foundation. All right. So anyway, that's this piece right here. Now, bronzers. I received this Pretty Vulgar bronzer in BoxyCharm. And let me be honest with y'all, I really don't be caring about my BoxyCharms. But this right here is cute. This right here is real cute, y'all. This is so cute to me. And I like it. Okay, let me stop calling it cute. It's a really nice bronzer. It's a cool tone bronzer. And it's not so light, but it's not so dark. So it's got enough. It's buildable. So like right here, not a lot. You can do it very light, but for somebody like me, I can build it up and get a decent bronzer, cool tone bronzer vibe on my face. It is on right. I think I have it on right now. No, I have on my JuJu, but I do like it. The one thing I will say, Pretty Vulgar has some of the worst packaging for the price. This feels like kitty makeup, the way they do their makeup, their packaging. But other than that, the product is really, really nice. All right, next up, let's talk cheeks. Cheek products. Next up is cheek products, and I'm going to show only a couple of things, but I'm going to show you this Becca in Wild Honey. I don't know. This is one of those, doesn't look like anything, but it's so pretty on the skin. This is like one of those beautiful nude neutral blushes for anybody around my complexion, a little bit lighter than me, even a tad bit darker than me, like an NC42, because I'm an NC40, would look beautiful on here. It just gives you that flush, that healthy flush to your skin that people won't notice because it's not, you know, like this is a little more you can see, you know. Now next up is this palette. This is the, maybe I'll show you right inside. This is the Lorac Shine Bright Color Source and Light Source Cheek Palette. For both things, the highlighters and the cheek. You know, we've been sleeping on Lorac. Everybody talks about Lorac's eyeshadows, but Lorac has a very good product line. The cheek palettes, now I actually had some that have been discontinued that I love, and I was always sad about that, so I never tried these out, but these are so nice. They're beautiful and soft to the touch. They're like silk, and then the colors are amazing. Did I say that? Amazing. And the highlighters are just gorgeous. They're that very lit from within wet look where you look like, you know, you're just glowing without it being, ooh, look at that streak of highlight on her face. So that's why I do enjoy it. Now from highlighters, I haven't said as much as I love these, but y'all know I love these, right? Y'all know I love these. And that is the J-Cat You Glow Girl Baked Highlighters. I'm showing the two that I really, really love. This is the Moon and Back, and this is the Twilight. Now, the packaging itself, I don't care about because they're less than $10. I don't trip on those things. But what I really love is they're like WetNWild. Look at that stamping on there. Each one of them have a different stamp based on it. So that's the Twilight, and then this is Moon and Back. Moon and Back is shit, y'all. Now they're a little dry because they are a baked formula, but unlike the e.l.f. ones where it's like, oh, you gotta scrape it off to get to it, you don't have to scrape it off. But look at that beautiful, beautiful glow. And if y'all been on some of my videos, my lives, y'all know I tried it all, and the glow took me over. The glow was so intense I couldn't even speak about it. And then this is the Twilight one. It's a little deeper than the Moon and Back, but these are such a good deal. if you're not a highlighter person, but you want to have one or two, check out the JCat Beauties. They're worth the price, $9 or whatever. You can get them at Ulta. You can buy them from their website. Boom, there you go. All right, now let's talk about lip products. Lip products. We're going to start with lips, then we're going to get to eyes. So we talk about a few lip products. So here are the lip products that I've been loving. These right here are the So Juicy lip glosses from Colourpop. I got them this month, and they are bae. It's funny, I got something called bae in here. But these are so pretty. They're very similar to the Buxom ones. You know, I always go by the Buxom. That's my baseline when it comes to these plumping ones. Very similar to them. Not quite as intense, but almost as intense. And the colors are very opaque. Like, these are very opaque. The two I have Roundabout, and this is Dress Code. And the Roundabout one is a really nice nude. Just a really pretty nude that you can have on. And then this is more of a rosy toned gloss. Stays on really nicely. Now, I really do not like this applicator. I hate these applicators. I do not like them. I prefer a regular applicator. I know people like these things. I do not like this applicator. It annoys me. So there's that. Then when it comes down to the Wet n Wild High Shine Liquid Lipsticks, which are now the rage, and what I was one of the first, y'all know I was one of the first who's talking about them. I'm just gonna say that. Okay, and the only reason why it took me so long is because I was waiting for a sale to buy them all to swatch, because I could have talked about them earlier because I knew about them. Anyway, look at me trying to be like, I was first. Okay, this is the one that I've really been wearing, which is Peach Stole My Look. It is such a pretty peachy color. It's perfect for the spring. And then I've been doing it, like layering it with things. So it's not just this color, but I do love that right there. Then, of course, the other one is when I got it from the Rebel Rose collection, which is Petal Poison. There's two of them, but this pink one, this pinky mauvey one has been my business. It reminds me sort of of Messy Bun by Dose of Colors. It's very similar to that right there. Very similar to that one, but just a little bit different. All right, next up is this. This is my JuJu. This is my Bare Minerals Gen Nude, and this is the one I've been wearing a lot. This is a very pink based one. You know, I love the Bare Minerals Gen Nude formula. It's a very light, moussey. Doesn't dry down totally transfer proof, but pretty close. And so I love that one because it's not, there's a beautiful blue, it's a beautiful pink to it. Just a gorgeous pink right there. This, I know from one of my subscribers, pretty much we can only find this overseas. For some reason, it's no longer here in the States. But this is this Colourpop Shine that I happened to find on clearance at Ulta, and it's one of the Colourpop Shines, and it's #bae. This thing is so gorgeous. Now, when you see it, it's white, but when you put it on, you see that iridescent peachy look. I mean, y'all know this is gonna be one of my colors of the summer and spring, because this is just so beautiful. The reflect on it is just too much. Now I'm gonna talk about these Color Rain. Now I got the Color Rain Safari Rain collection. Thank you, Miss Ladessa from Blogless Behavior for these. And these are the ones. This is May She Rain. This is a really pretty, you know, just a nice, beautiful nude right there. Rosy nude right there. Beautiful color. Love it. I will be rocking it all spring. This one was the one that wowed me and surprised me. This is Queendom, because when I kept looking at the pictures of this, I was like, this is not going to be cute on me. But then I swatched it in the video, and baby, do y'all see this? Let me show that to y'all again right there. Now, I already liked the Color Rain formula. I have like one or two of the tube lipsticks by her. So it's a beautiful satin finish, but it's not too creamy. not matte either. So it's like right in that satin finish, which I'm starting to enjoy because I don't like them to be super creamy because they tend to move around too much. But with the nice satin, you get the beautiful color payoff of what a matte normally gives you, because mattes really give you the great color payoff without it being drying. So that's why I love this. Now, next up, let's talk about eyes. I'm going to give you some few eye things and then a couple of palettes, just a little few palettes. All right, so next up, so let's talk brows. Now, the brow game is hard out here. The brow game can knock you down. You can have a beautiful look and then your brows is off and the brow game took you down again. So here's the 3 things that I've been using this month that have really been helping me with my brow game. First off, 2 pencils. I've been using the Colourpop Precision Brow Pencil, and this is in Cool Cocoa. I like them because they have a really nice shade range for the brow pencils. And this, I like it because the Brow Wiz, the Micro Brow by NYX, is a little too hard and waxy. I like this one because it has enough glide to help me, you know, move the product, you know, bring the pencil around and lay the color down. Whereas with those, you kind of digging into your skin. I find I'm digging into my skin more with these. These are nicer, much softer, works a lot better. Then I'm also using, wrong thing, is the Shady Slim, I think this is called, by LA Girl. This is one of the most inexpensive ones you can find. I don't even know the name, what name it is, because what color it is. This is brown, dark brown or something. These are like $2.99, no more than $3.99, and it does the same thing. The thing is, you know, Anastasia had that. She had the bag. She had the coin for a long time. But the drugstores have come for her, the more inexpensive ones. And why I'm not going to pay that much for eyebrow pencil when I can get these for like less than half. Now, this came in my BoxyCharm. And I got to say, I've actually used a few more BoxyCharm products than I've ever used. This is the Brow Gal Instant Brown Hair. This is her tinted gel brow with microfibers. Yup. I'm here to say yup. I'm here to say yup. I have been loving this. I was doing okay with my brows, but adding the brow gel has changed the game for me. And now the fibers are not as much that I see, but what I do like is that it does help to hold my shape and give it just a little more color. So, love this stuff. I will be looking for cheaper alternatives though, but I'm loving that particular stuff at the momentito. Now, I wanted to show a couple of other things. Lashes. Let's talk. I got my Cocoa lashes, and I thought I was going to be all into the Baby G's and the Goddess, because those are the ones I always hear about, but I bought these, and these were more inexpensive. These are the Allure lashes. These are only like $3.99. Let me tell you how much I like them. First off, they have a very thin, invisible, flexible band. So these are really good for somebody who's just starting out, trying to play with them. But they are so natural, yet sexy, yet gorgeous. I don't have them on today. I'm wearing a different pair that I'm loving too. But when I put them on, I don't need to put on any eyeliner. I don't have to do any of that thing. All right, it gives the perfect flare to my eyelashes that is just so kidney sexy. You know, you just, what? I mean, they are beautiful. Love them. I love them so much that I accidentally broke my pair, not cleaning them correctly, being lazy, and I went and bought 4 new pair because I couldn't live without them. And I need to clean these, so let me put these to the side. Then, when it comes to eyeliners, I want to talk about these 2 eyeliners because I have a drawer full of eyeliners. I never talk about eyeliners, but I wanted to talk about these. This is the Sistar Ultimate Define Gel Eyeliner. I got these at the makeup show, and I got them because they had these really cool colors. So this right here is turquoise, and I got a few, it's like 4 or 5 other ones, like a rose gold and everything. I finally started using them. Now, they're just, you know, the gel eyeliners are gel eyeliners, but this glides on so nice, and it lasts. Once it's down, It ain't moving. Because especially with it getting springtime and things, I'm doing a little more colorful eyeliners. I've used this one. I promise you, I put it on, not moved at all. Look, it took a lot for me to get it off when I was using some oil-based cleanser. It was like, you said you wanted me to line your eyes. I ain't going nowhere. Now this I have for a long time. And it is one of the IT Cosmetics No Tug Anti-Aging Gel Eyeliners. I got these because they had these beautiful colors. This is a green, and as you can tell, I'm kind of in this. I think I used this with my colored rain when I did the Safari Rain. I love this color, and it once again glides on beautifully, lasts all day, even in my waterline. And that is what I worry about, because my waterline, my eyes water, so I lose color really easily. But this thing right here is one of those that ain't going anywhere. Now this is a little pricier because it is IT Cosmetics. So if they go on sale again, grab them, because I really like the colors. I bought 2 colors. I was looking for colors because you can always get black, but I was looking for specific colors, and this is Lucky Jade. It's a deep foresty green. Beautiful, like with more it gives you a little more interest than just black eyeliner, and it gives you a little more drama. So if you're wearing something along those color lines, beautiful way to line your lids and your waterline. All right, now I'm going to get into the palettes, but I have been doing, for me, a look that I've been doing every day kind of look is to just use a matte eyeshadow and then zhuzh it up with some kind of little cream, one of my cream based or liquid glitter type things to give it a little shine, a little, pizzazz. I don't know why I just use that old ass word, but we go with it. One of the things I've been using are these JCat Beauty. I'm really into JCat Beauty right now. Prismetal Chrome Eye Mousses. They're a very moussey texture. Now the thing with them is you got to keep them closed. They're very much similar to the Super Shocks, but they have this beautiful, beautiful color. Now this one I'm got is Melted Crystal, and it's like this beautiful, almost peachy color. But you just need a little, and then you kind of just stamp it on and move it around. You got to move quick, because once it sets, and you'll have this color on all day long. It will not move. It's going to stay with you. It's a really good product. Now, just a few I'm just going to show you a few eyeshadow palettes. Eyeshadow palettes. Can I say that? Can I say it? Say it, Louise. Can you get it out? Okay. All right, so just a few eyeshadow palettes from this month. Nothing, not a whole lot, because I haven't worn as much as I wanted to. I don't know. The end of winter just wears me out, and I have to I'm telling you, my birthday is great, and then once it starts warming up, I'm just like in it to win it, because I'm like excited. I love the warm weather. I need to move someplace warm, y'all. But okay, let's go back to what we were talking about. Let's talk eyeshadow palettes. Now, one of them for every day is this Venus XS in Rose Gold. Now, it's a little quad. Now, of course, we know Lime Crime does this huge, bulky packaging, but this is so adorable for a quick look. I can just put this all over and then put this in my outer corner and through my V. And what I mean is, like, I can put this all over my lid and up into it to give me a nice transition. And then just put this in the outer V, bring it into my crease a little bit, and then end it with one of these shimmers. And baby, I am ready to go. And the shimmers are just beautiful. Like, you can just wear them like this, and you will have just a beautiful shimmer, or wet it so you can have a little more intensity depending on what you're doing. Like for work, I don't wet them. And this Rose Gold is freaking everything. See that? Y'all know I've now become a fangirl of Lime Crime eyeshadows. I'm a fangirl, y'all. I'm becoming a fangirl. When did this happen? When did this happen? Okay, next up is the NYX Off Tropic, and this is in Shifting Sand. Now, I know y'all like, what? You didn't buy the, really? For people who didn't watch my eye palette reviews, they're like, you didn't really buy. No, I did not buy the bright one because there's two different ones. There's a bright one and this one. And I bought this one because I have so many brights in my eyeshadows. And I liked it because it was a muted yet colorful palette. And I'm going to say, I'm not a huge NYX eyeshadow buyer. I have the Elements ones. I like them, but I'm gonna say these are so much better. And I know everybody didn't like the Elements ones, but I really like these. The mattes blend beautifully. They're creamy. They work really well, easy, and the shimmers are gorgeous. I have used these a few times. I've used this a couple of times. Used almost every color in here. No problems. I mean, like, for instance, this green right here is gorgeous. It's a nice muted green, and I think this is a really pretty palette if you want some colors, but you don't want super bright colors, you know, because not everybody wants to. You want to wear not just the usual average neutral, but how about have a little bit of pizzazz? Am I gonna say pizzazz again, y'all? Okay, I did. I don't know where this is coming from. I apologize. I don't know where the damn word is coming from. But if you want a little snap to your look with a little color, but not such a bright shade of things, this is the palette for you, because you have this beautiful brown right there, a cool tone brown. Then you have this nice little burgundy, and you have the oranges, so you can make a really beautiful look, and it'll be slightly colorful, but not so much if you are not that person that you will feel not yourself, or that you stand out too much, because some people don't want to wear the brights because you just don't want people looking at you like that. But this right here is a gorgeous palette with beautiful colors, but a more muted palette. I think that's what I want to say. Let's go with that. Should I leave it in? Y'all want to hear me talking stupid and sounding crazy? We'll see. All right. And here are the last two. This one is the Colourpop Fortune palette. Now, I've had this thing for a while. Okay, so I don't know why I bought it, because I never liked the pictures of it. But I'm going to say this now, is that sometimes we need to like kind of look at the pictures and then go, I kind of like the vibe of it, and then try it, because I am finding that the pictures do not do these company pictures ain't doing some of the stuff justice, y'all. I'm just being honest with y'all, because this is gorgeous, and it's a much prettier palette than I thought it was. I'm wearing it right now, but when I kept seeing the pictures online, and maybe I should put the picture up online up here, it was like, no, I don't want that mess, and I'm gonna take it from their site. And I want to tell Colourpop and all these companies, I'm gonna need y'all to get better photographers. I take better pictures with my phone. This is a beautiful palette, and one of the things I say that I really love about it is this right here. That is the deepest shade in here, and it is not black, it is not brown, it is a deep mauve, which makes sense with this palette because it's got this berries and a little orange in it. So it makes more sense to me to have that color in here than always a basic dark brown or black. And for every influencer, for everybody that says, I really, why do you need this color in there, considering you got black in all kinds of palettes? Grab another fucking palette. That's all I'm saying. I mean, really, it's just so, if it doesn't go with the palette, don't give it to me. Give me a deepening color that goes with the palette. If it's a blue palette, give me a navy blue. If it's more pinks and purples and mauve color and berries, give me a damn mauve or deep purple. Okay, let me get off my soapbox. Jumping off of it now. And my final one is this baby right here. Y'all know I'm a fangirl for her. Y'all know I have become a fangirl for Color Rain. So let's just look at the Safari Rain. To the point that I've just said, screw that. I don't need it to be on sale. I'm going to buy it. And I bought it. And this baby is gorgeous. And I know that it's got, once again, the pictures don't do it justice. It is a pretty beautiful palette. Now, I will say this, it's not a spring palette. I wish it would have came out in the fall, because I would have worn it more then than I'm going to now. Because now I'm like, I've played with it. I'm going to put it away. No lies. This is something that I might pull out based on something that I'm wearing. But really, this is a deeper palette than what I'm going to be using now. But the colors are outstanding. The formula is wonderful. It is just as good as any other palette now that I have from Colored Rain. You know, their quality is consistent. And that's the thing. So many companies, their quality isn't consistent, but their quality is. And this is a really pretty green toned palette for someone who isn't into green that much, but wants to have a green. This is a green for the neutral girls. This is more of a neutral girl green. So this is worth the money, and I do recommend it. It's one of my favorites. So I got to cut this in. Luckily, I caught myself right before. I forgot to talk about the food. I forgot to talk about Netflix. I done forgot a whole lot of stuff because I was like, it's too long. It's too long. So let's get to talking. So the foods of the month. This is Volcano Lemon Burst or lemon juice. B got this at Whole Foods, and this is the best bottled lemon juice I have ever used. It's the most intense. It has, because it has essential lemon oil, and they put lemon oil in it with this lemon juice and lemon oil, which makes so much sense because you only have to use a few. Like if you're putting in water, I do 32 ounces of water. I only have to go like 1, 2, 3 little sprays of this, and this is all I need. It's like, whoa, there's some stuff here. So that now, what I've been eating a lot of, and I'm just gonna show it to you, is from this place called Soul Taco. It's a nachos, but I call it my kimchi nachos because it's Soul Taco, and it's SEOUL, like Seoul Korea, is one of those Korean Mexican fusion places. And so I have been just killing these damn things. Whenever I'm hungry, don't know what I want to eat, I order these damn things. And what it is nachos, and they have a queso blanco sauce on them, and roasted sesame seeds, kimchi, and then your choice of proteins, which mine is double bulgogi beef. Don't say nothing to me. Y'all know I'm anemic. I need it. And extra kimchi. And when I get these, I am just so happy. I am just so happy. Ooh, I love these things. And they're not even that expensive. With my double bulgogi meat, they're $13. With double meat and with extra meat and extra kimchi, $13. It's really not that expensive. And then I can have enough for another meal. So it makes 2 meals. So the meal is only $6.50. Boom, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, there we go. Now, let's talk about my Netflix. Let me remember which ones I'm going to tell y'all about. The first one is The Umbrella Academy. Now, if you are into like sci-fi-ish, you know, this is like a superhero show. I don't want to tell you too much, but it's like these are superheroes. They grew up like superheroes, these adopted kids, and they grew up as superheroes, and now they're adults, and some stuff has happened, and they all come back together because they've been all out and disjointed because they all, you know, they all separated, and now they've come back together, and now they, you know, and so what's going on and this whole huge thing. Cannot tell you anymore, but trust me, watch Umbrella Academy. It is so good. And I was only gonna do one, but then another season of Queer Eye came out. I promise you, these Queer Eyes that they got going on are so good. I ain't cried this much watching something like a show like this in forever. Now, I don't watch a lot of these, but first off, I love the Queer Eye thing. I've always loved the franchise. Loved the first one. Carson Kressley was my boy. But this one is even better to me because I think the second go round, they're connecting more with the people. And it's not just about people who need to look better or whatever. It's actually talking about who they are and helping to make a change. There's this one, I'm telling y'all now, I'm just going to give y'all, I'm not going to tell you everything happened, but there's one with the lesbian girl who's really young, who was kicked out by her family, by her adopted family, when it came out that she was a lesbian at 16 years old. If you don't cry watching that one, if you don't feel good for this girl, you ain't got no feelings. That's all I'm saying. I mean, that one in particular is so good. I mean, it's so good that people donated money to help this girl go to college. It's so good. I mean, it's so good to see this young girl lady and how she was surviving and taking care of herself. Now, you know, you just have to watch Queer Eye. I'm just telling you, if you watch Queer Eye, if you never watch Queer Eye, watch it now. All right, so that's it, and I'm going to insert this into the video before the ending. All right, thank you so much. We're going to go back in. All right, so that is it, and I thought I was going to talk I thought this was going to be like 15 minutes tops, y'all. So I guess this is another Sunday premiere. So let me just say that. Thank you all for hanging out with me on another Sunday premiere. I do appreciate you hanging out. As always, and if you watch, let me know what your favorites are, what you've been using in the comments. You know, of course, it doesn't have to be a monthly favorite. It could just be something that a new product that you love, or something that you pulled out that you haven't been using in a long time. Let me know. Sister want to know. Sister wants to know. All right, so it's your Lulu. See you later. 2 of that. And take 2 of that, and take two of that. And it gives this perfect flare at the edges to my eyebrow,